It's Miss Clap Rich, and I am so excited to see you today. I've been thinking long and hard about today's lesson because this is a really important topic and I'm excited to talk about it with you. So first of all, remember yesterday we made these cool friends from Inside Out? We have every emotion here that, from the movie. We have fear, anger, disgust, joy, and sadness. But you know which one we're going to mostly focus on today? Anger. We're going to mostly talk about anger today. Look at that face. That's the one we're focusing on today. So, anger. But before we get more into anger, let's move over to the thankful tree so we can remember what we have to be thankful for. So you know what I wrote down today? I am thankful to live in Alaska. Have you looked outside at the mountains lately? It is so beautiful. It's springtime, and I am so excited for the Alaskan summer. It's going to be here so soon. So I'm excited to live in Alaska. And the other one I wrote down is today's topic, which is anger. I'm actually thankful for anger. Are you kind of surprised? You'd think that, who wants to feel angry? It doesn't really feel good to be angry, but it's still an important emotion because sometimes it's totally necessary to feel angry. Like, what if you see someone being picked on at school and you think, ooh, that's making me feel angry. I don't like that they're doing that. It's okay to feel angry. It just matters what you do about it when you do feel angry. So let's talk more about that, all right? Come on over to the table and we'll talk more about anger. We'll move our other feelings friends off to the side. Anger is going to be the main one we're talking about today. And another word for being angry is feeling mad. And I was thinking that we could write down in the middle of these letters other ways that you can say the word mad or angry. So let's see, can you see this? So we have mad. Let's write down angry. What about upset? Or frustrated? Or maybe, what about annoyed? What else? How about furious? Or what about irritated? I thought it was kind of interesting to think about. These are all different ways of saying the word mad. And that same feeling of being mad. We wrote furious, angry, irritated, upset, frustrated, and annoyed. Those all mean very similar things to being mad. So when we talk about being mad, what does that feel like in your body when you're feeling upset? Let's say, for example, one of your siblings comes in your room and tears down the Lego set that you just built, or a blocks that you had just set up, or does something that makes you feel angry. What happens in your body? Do you start to feel kind of hot? Maybe kind of hot? So I've seen it with people, with adults and kids, where your face kind of starts to look red and feel hot. Maybe your breathing you breathe a little bit harder, heavier. Maybe you feel your whole body kind of get really tight and clench up. Those are all feelings that tell you, oh, I'm starting to feel angry. I even thought about it with animals. I brought some of my friends with me today. We have a bear, a puppy, and a kitty. And I was thinking, as animals, what does it look like when they are upset? How about a cat? When a cat's angry, maybe they hiss and they show their teeth, and I bet you their tail kind of puffs up and they look angry. And with the dog, probably similar. They snarl their teeth and maybe growl, and their fur on their back stands up. What about this one? What does a bear look like when it's upset or angry? Probably growls, its hair stands up, and maybe it gets ready to charge whatever it is that's making them feel angry. So think about that. You can usually tell in your body when you're starting to feel angry. You can feel it. And then the third question I wanted to talk about before I show you a video clip is some examples of things that make you feel angry. So let's think about it. What are some things that maybe make you feel upset when you don't do or you like forget to do your chores and maybe your parent gets upset with you and then you start to feel upset? Maybe your sibling does something, maybe they do something to kind of annoy you, or they're being really loud, or they come in your room and don't knock. What are some other things that make you feel upset? Can you think of some? Maybe when you have to do your homework, you feel a little bit angry. No, I don't really want to. Or when it's time to go to bed. Maybe when someone pinches you or somebody says something mean about you. There's all sorts of things that can make you feel upset. And listen, it is normal to feel angry. It is okay to feel angry. But today we're going to talk about what you can do to be angry, but not hurt anyone around you, and to just help yourself calm down so you don't have to be angry all day. You can feel angry about somebody saying something mean about you, but then do something to help you calm down and then have a good rest of the day. So what I'm going to show you right now is a clip from my friend, Mr. Rogers. Have you ever seen him before? Maybe some of you have. Maybe some of you have never heard of him. But I'm going to show you a clip of him. He used to have his own TV show and he worked with kids. And in the clip we're going to show you, he is in the middle of doing a puzzle, a really complicated puzzle. And then the mailman comes in and says, "Hey, Mr. Rogers, even though you didn't finish your puzzle, I have to deliver it to someone else. We have to go. Chop, chop, chop." And he makes him feel really rushed and he doesn't get to finish his puzzle. So let's watch what happens and how Mr. Rogers handles his anger. We'll be right back, okay?
Those two fit together. Wonder where it goes. Oh, there's somebody at the back door. Let's see who it is. We can show him our puzzle. Oh, it's Mr. McFeely himself.
Good day,
Come on
Mr.
in.
Rogers.
Oh,
Good day.
good day,
It's a busy
Mr.
day today.
McFeely.
It's a busy day.
Sure
Have
is.
you finished with the puzzle, Mr. Rogers?
Oh, not quite. Could you come
I
in
had to
and...
take it for delivery today. I had to take it for delivery. It's a very busy day today. A very busy day.
Well, I've just been trying to
Well,
put
maybe you
this
should
one...
hurry up, Mr. Rogers, because I've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes is due and 2 minutes of delivery.
Oh, 2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes. Now it's getting down. Oh, it's going to be a minute and a half pretty soon. And you know, the speedy delivery. Always on the go, the speedy delivery.
Oh, I know, Mr.
Here's a piece.
McFeely.
Hurry, get those pieces. There's a piece over there, Mr. Rogers, and then the box. And I'll go back in the box. Oh, it's a minute. Just a minute to go, Mr. Rogers. Oh,
Minute.
it's due in a minute.
I'm sorry, but wait, there's one down there, but then this
Almost,
one got out of
almost.
place.
Oh, my, well, the time's going away. Time's going away, Mr. Rogers. Speedy delivery.
I just couldn't get it when you were rushing me so, Mr. You have to take it.
I
do you?
have to take it, but maybe I can bring it back someday. Speedy delivery, you know, speedy delivery.
Okay, well, there's some pieces I just couldn't get in.
Well, thank you, Mr. Rogers. Thank
Here's
you.
the lid,
Alrighty, it's been a busy day, a very busy day, Mr. Rogers. I'll bring it back someday to you, though.
It really makes me angry when I have to rush like that, Mr. McFeely.
Good day to you, good day. Speedy delivery.
Speedy delivery, rush, rush, rush. I just couldn't do it right when he was rushing me like that. I just couldn't get it right at all. What do you do when you're angry? What do you do with the mad that you feel when you feel so mad you could bite? When the whole wide world seems oh so wrong and nothing you do seems very right. What do? Do you pound some clay? Do you pound some clay or some dough? Do you round up friends for a game of tag or see how fast you go? It it's great to be able to stop when you've planned a thing that's wrong and be able to do something else instead and think this song. I can stop when I want to, can stop when I wish, can stop anytime. And what a good feeling to feel like this and know that the feeling is really mine. Know that there's something deep inside that helps us become what we can. For a girl can be someday a lady, and a boy can be someday a man. That's right. When you're angry and you know it, you do something about it. I told Mr. McFeely that made me angry to have to rush like that. Just couldn't do it right either when he... Of course, that's his business. Yeah. He has to deliver things on time, and I just had borrowed it from him. I don't know why I feel like making a great big strong tree. That's my clay.
Now, wasn't that cool? I love listening to what Mr. Rogers has to say. You saw how he handled his anger. He was kind of pounding some clay and doing something to get his mind off of the fact that he didn't get to finish his puzzle. And that is totally okay. He felt angry. He told Mr. McFeely, you know what? It makes me feel angry that you have to leave and I don't get to finish my puzzle right now. And then he felt so rushed. It's okay to feel angry, but we have to decide, what are you gonna do when you feel that way? So you have anger. This guy, remember Inside Out, he's in your head, anger, and you're feeling angry, and you feel like, oh, he is controlling me. I can't control my anger. But remember the song that Mr. Rogers sang? I can stop when I want to, can stop when I wish, can stop anytime. Your anger does not control you. You can say, you know what, anger? No way, you're not going to control me. I am the master of my own body. I'm the master of my emotions. I can stop feeling angry when I want to, and I can stop myself from hurting someone else or hurting myself by being angry and doing something that I might regret later. So let's brainstorm some ideas of things you can do when you're feeling angry. When I feel angry, actually, I have a good little way to remember it. And maybe if your parent is watching, or if you know how to write these down, you should write these down so you can remember it. It's A, B, C, D, E, just like the alphabet. So number one, to be aware that you're feeling angry. I feel myself getting hot. I feel my breathing getting harder. You know, I must be getting angry. So let's take some deep breaths. Breathe. So it says aware and then breathe. Then it says you could try counting. 1, 2, 3, count. Take a deep breath and count. The next one is my favorite, distance. When I'm feeling angry, I need to go for a walk or go sit in my room and take some time for myself. And the last one is express yourself. Once you've done these things and you're feeling more calm, you've stepped away and you've taken some deep breaths, then you can come back and say, you know what? That for example, think of Mr. Rogers. When he was feeling angry, he probably would have said, Mr. McFeely, I can't believe you're doing this to me. And he would have said something that maybe was hurtful. So Mr. McFeely left. He pounded some clay, took some deep breaths, and then he could express himself the next time he sees Mr. McFeely and say, you know what? It made me mad the last time that you were here and you had to take my puzzle away. And it's good to express how you're feeling to someone else so then they can understand why you're feeling angry. So I was thinking, do this with your parents. This is just an idea. Maybe write the word mad and take a marker and inside it, write some ideas of things you can do next time you're feeling mad. Maybe your parents could do this too, because we all need help figuring out what to do when we're angry. Maybe you could write down, ride a bike, pound some Play-Doh, go in my room, maybe play an instrument, listen to music. Figure out what it is that you are going to do the next time that you feel angry. So remember, anger doesn't control you. It's okay to feel angry sometimes, but try to remember these things that you can do. Breathe, count, take some time alone, and then talk about what's making you feel angry. Because you are totally in control of your body and your emotions, okay? So join me again tomorrow. We're gonna talk about some other emotions, and just remember how much I care about you. And if you're feeling angry today, it's okay. Just remember that you can stop whenever you want, do something to help you feel less angry, and then have a good rest of the day, okay? So have a good rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.